Hello, is this Mark?
It is.
Hi, Mark. This is Deputy Perez with the Sheriff's Department.
Hi, how's it going?
Not too bad. Reason I'm calling is because there was a no trespassing with your neighbor.
Yes.
Okay, so tell me a little about that.
So we just finished our house out here and moved in about a month ago. It's our next door neighbor, and at one point we had a positive relationship with her. But it kind of fell apart. She's got a head injury and kind of runs around the whole neighborhood out here on our side by side like she owns the whole place. So
In her side by side?
In a side by side, yeah. So the issue is she drives around all the roads in a side by side with her 4 dogs loose behind her.
Oh, okay.
So she has an easement on one side of our property because she owns 2 lots. So one side of the property she has an easement, and then her physical property is on our other side, and she has access to two different roads, but she basically just drives loops around our house.
Okay.
And we've asked her, like, hey,
Is
you
there...
have rights? You have rights to drive this property, but I mean, please don't come through here all the time unnecessarily with all your dogs. And her response is telling us to get effed. So that's the background. But so today I said, I need to start kind of establishing our boundaries, and I put up some no trespassing signs. One of them, which was right on the trail of a gate where she used, before we bought this property, built our house, she would just freely walk across. It's a gate for purpose of trespassing.
Yeah.
So I put a no trespassing sign facing her house right in that trail.
And that was part of your guys' property?
Yeah, it was facing out from our property. So I was in the house and I heard her tractor running like right up against her fence. I wonder what's going on. So I have a little drone and I put it up and I flew above and like watching what she's doing. She's at the gate and she's crouched on her knees with her tractor trying to wrap a chain around the no trespassing sign. And watched her fail for a while, but she eventually got it and yanked that thing out. And the funny thing was she's so careful about, on her hands and knees and not getting her fingertips across our property line. And at the very end, she picks it up after she drug it out and, takes 3 big strides in our property and throws it back in. So
Yeah.
And it's just been an escalation of just aggressive behavior, right? Like back in March, one of her dogs running loose behind the side by side. We're out here building the property, and one of the dogs nipped my daughter in the heel.
Okay.
I wish I'd called you guys then. I was trying to keep things friendly at the time, but
Yeah, no, I understand. Okay.
So my daughter now was like, "Hey, can I go outside? Is Crazy Kathy gonna come by and her dogs bite me?"
Yeah. Okay. And do you guys? Is there an issue that occurs usually like every day? Do you guys have contact with her every day or see her outside or something like that?
So I go to work early in the morning. My wife, runs kids back and forth. But if we're home, we usually see her every morning at 7:30.
Okay.
I put a game cam up on the road trying to document her comings and goings. That has, reduced the frequency. But the second that I put a no trespassing sign, she just comes and rips it up. So there's history with our other neighbor. She shares a property line with where. The person I have a problem with was actually assaulted by the neighbor, but it was triggered by her being in her face. There's a history of when someone new builds a house next to her, she'll, be really active right up against their property line just to kind of...
The other neighbor or this neighbor that you were friendly with?
Was that?
You said she has a history of having issues with people that are trying to build a house next to her?
Yeah, that's correct.
Is that the neighbor you're currently having issues with right now?
Yes.
Okay. And real fast, what is your date of birth?
You'll see I have an FBI number, but no criminal records. So.
Okay. And what is your neighbor's name?
It's Catherine Del Orto.
Can you, I don't know if you know her spelling. Would you be able to spell that out for me?
I think it's like Catherine, common spelling, right? And I think Del Orto, it's DEL, 1L apostrophe ORTO. So Oscar Romeo Tango Oscar.
Okay. Okay. And is there
available for
your easement? Is there like dust and dirt everywhere? So when she's on her side by side, it's kicking up dust everywhere?
Oh yeah, it's there's dust everywhere, and then there's like her loose dogs run onto our property. They crap in our yard and piss on our house, and we've told her repeated times not to do that anymore. And then every time she comes through, it's a surprise, right? Like we've told you.
Okay. And do you have security footage on your property?
I literally have drone footage of her ripping the no trespassing sign out.
Okay, but you don't have property of the dogs going, or you don't have footage of the dogs going onto your like property?
I don't. We were still under construction when that happened, and I've been trying to get cameras up. But yeah, so I don't have footage of the dogs on the property, but there's the gate on our property line, and there's like a well-beaten trail. And if you can make it out here, I can show you the whole thing and play the footage for you.
Okay.
So my issue is so I'm law enforcement. I'm U.S. Border Patrol, and I'm flying out to Buffalo for a detail tomorrow. So it's me, my wife, and the kids alone for the next week. And of course, I'm having she's escalating things as we're leaving. So that's what I was really hoping to, have some contact with her before I get on a plane tomorrow at 7.
Yeah.
Wait, but here's our only concern. Hi, this is Deputy Magnuson. If we go out there and make contact with her right now, that may shoot the escalation up immediately.
No, and I agree.
So you know the situation best. Do you want us to document this? We'll give you the case number, and us look into the theft portion, or do you want us to go there tonight and confront her about what's going on? I want your opinion.
Yeah, I mean, it could go either way, right? Like you said, I'm leaving town, and you guys showing up on our front door could escalate things.
That is my only worry. Is right now, technically, she's not going to escalate any further. Well, we hope she won't escalate any further because her little temper tantrum over the sign is done. Right, we're good.
Right, and I haven't engaged her about it at all. I don't think she does film. The tractor is so loud that. I don't think she was even aware of the drone footage, so... Yeah,
so my only worry is, right now, she thinks she's in the clear, and she won, and she's at her house. We go over there and start confronting her, hey, here's the video footage, you're getting arrested today for vandalism, and now she wants to escalate.
Right, because, what's going to happen if you put cuffs on her? She's going to bond out tomorrow morning, and then it's going to get really...
Oh, no, she won't. She would just get a citation tonight. She would get a written citation.
Oh, okay.
She would get paper arrested.
So, again, we don't do domestics, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, so we would just do a written... She would get us a written citation, and we'd say, don't go near them, stay away from them, don't confront them, and here's your ticket.
Right. And so the thing is, what we're hoping to work towards is, eventually establishing, an injunction on that easement to keep her off of it, because, yeah, she has legal access off of it, but she has, already has access to, the adjacent road, right? And it's harassment, right? It's every day we've asked her not to be on here, so,
yeah, we can do...
Would you guys, get that citation started, and document this incident, or...
So that's my question is, we can do the documentation. We'll send you a link for the video, and then we can have our community problems unit follow up with you, or we can come out tonight and do it tonight. I really have zero preference either way. You guys are currently in the situation dealing with this lady. I've never met her, so I don't know. Maybe this will be the straw and she's like, nope, I'm leaving these people alone and I'm going to be a good neighbor. Or maybe this is the straw that I'm going to go over there tomorrow and tell them that you're pieces of shit and this is my neighborhood and you just moved in and I've lived here for 25 years and I don't know.
Well, she's been here 5 years and that's her usual speech, right? When we talk to her. And she has priors for criminal trespass, so it's not like anything's going to change,
Yep, so it's really up to you. I have no problem either way. You want me to come out there? We are probably 21 minutes-ish away by GPS.
Let's you guys come out. I'd like to, one more factor to run past you, then we'll decide. So the other issue is, so she's on 15 acres, totally fenced in and behind a gate and everything. So I don't even know how you go about contacting her, how you guys usually handle that.
If the gate's locked, we're kind of stuck.
No, it's there's a man gate we could walk on from like, a distant part of her property, but like her primary access, she's got an electric gate.
We would not be pushing the issue, especially not after dark, to go give her
that's
ticket.
what I'm saying. Let's just lean towards, I'll send you guys the video and document it.
Perfect.
I don't think you want to go wrestle around through her bushes.
Yeah, if she's got something really going on, then all of a sudden she thinks that the alien illegals are crossing through her yard and she takes a pot shot at us, would be a bad day.
Yeah, I mean, this lady's a kook. I mean, she was a whistleblower at Dr. Oz 20 years ago and all this stuff, so.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll do this. We're gonna make sure we have all your information, and then we're gonna send you a link to send us that paperwork. And then you know what we'll do to add on to that? We're gonna put what's called a probable cause alert after we review the footage in the case. It says if someone touches base with her out front of her house for some reason, maybe she calls us to complain about you, then we can literally just hand her ticket at that point in time.
Right. Yeah, that sounds good.
All right, perfect. I'll get that link sent over here in just a minute, okay?
Yeah. Kind of like a lightweight version of a diversion program, right?
So the PC alert is just tells every deputy who touches base with her, hey, if you get in close proximity of her, she needs to be given this ticket.
Got it.
Yeah. As opposed to, it's not so much a warrant, it's it's almost like a service of documentation.
Right.
So,
perfect.
We'll get you that link sent over here in just a second. You'll is it 43?
No, I need to get some.
Alright, we'll get some information from you. I'm going to give you back to the other deputy, okay?
Okay.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yep.
So, do you have a middle name, sir?
Yes, it's Joseph.
Joseph. Okay. And then your wife's not home, you said, right?
No, she went. My daughter had a choir recital, so she took her other daughter with us and went and saw that.
Okay.
Quick question, sir. I don't think there is a statute of limitations on animal bites. Did you take pictures of your daughter's injury?
I did not. I can look back through my photos, but I don't think so. It was more like a nip, right? Like those little rat terriers come up and give you that little chomp and not breaking the skin. It was one of those type of deals. But it was a freak her out,
Ask your kid if she took pictures, because kids are really notorious for that. Like, even on Snapchat or Instagram, like, oh my God, look what happened today. I got bit by a dog. And there's like a red mark. I would call
No,
Pack.
she was 10 when it happened and doesn't have social media, so.
Oh, maybe. Well, check the wife. Make sure. If you do have photos, contact Pack. There is no statute of limitations. I think the statute of limitations on animal bites like a year and a half, 2 years.
Wow. Okay.
So to say, hey, look, we this happened a year ago. We understand, but this neighbor has now continued with this stuff with these dogs. We were assuming, hey, let's let this ride and maybe a one-time thing. Now my kid doesn't even want to go outside because she's afraid she can get by these damn dogs again. And then that's extra documentation for you.
Okay. Appreciate it.
All right, I'm gonna give you back to the other deputy. Sorry about that.
No, you guys are good. You're fine.
Okay, sir. What is your wife's name?
It's Autumn. So Autumn.
And last name?
Cunningham.
Cunningham. Okay. Does she have a middle name?
Rose.
Rose. And then her date of birth? And then a good contact number for her? I think we have it, but could you just give it to me, please?
Yeah, it's
Okay, and I know you told us about your daughter being bit. Could we just have her information? Because I'm going to put in there that you will see if there's pictures and possibly update that.
Yeah, so first...
can you spell that for me, please?
Yeah, and
Same last name. Middle initial? Or middle? Okay, and then her date of birth.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, sir. So I have most of your information here. The address is. Alrighty. I'm gonna go ahead and give you your case number.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna get ready to send you a link right now. Are you ready for that case number?
Yep. Ready,
Okay.
copy.
24101-4220.
All right. So 24101-4220.
Yep.
All right.
Alrighty, and then let me get you this link.
All right. You email or you can text it to me?
What do you prefer?
Text is fine.
Text is fine? Okay, so let me see.
Actually, you know what? Email.
Email?
Because I can just send the video from my desktop on my Mac. And
Okay, what's a good email for you?
so it's the email is.
Alright, just give me 1 second. I wanna make sure this goes through.
Yep.
The ID is the incident number, right? 24
The full thing, yep.
101 4220